people have to realize that just because someone is plus size does not mean that they're advocating for obesity and for unhealthy. Yeah, like that's not what that means. That just means that I love me, and I can love me, and I can work on me. Just because you see that I'm heavy set doesn't mean I'm not working on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not advocating for like obesity.
Right. So it's okay. So with going on that, and we'll put that part in as well, since she got it crack-a-lacking. So I'm gonna say, hey friends, it's Britt. This video is about how will we title this? Like plus size standards, I guess, and expectations.
I guess, yeah. I mean, like, so what you read from a tweet?
Oh yeah, what the
was like.
Let me
go ahead and read it because.
And when I say that by the title, it's not saying that's our actual thing. It's just a perception of people and what we should have and what we should accept. Right. But I saw this girl, she had tweeted, or this woman, she had tweeted, men think because you're a plus size woman, you shouldn't have standards. And it made me so mad because we were already talking about that, like prior, and we're going to do a video about it. And then, like T said, I had to make it a thing, another tweet, and it was like, where was it? Oh, it kills me like when you see comments like stop promoting obesity. Like you said, it's like girl or boy, like, whoever, we are promoting self-love.
Right. Self-love is first, and
we're loving ourselves despite the fact that you guys think that we shouldn't love ourselves in the state that we're in.
Despite the fact that you don't know what that person's doing to better themselves. Right. And that comes with loving yourself. So you see someone that's heavy set and you're like, oh, they're fat, they must hate themselves, or they're promoting obesity because they're showing that they care about their self.
Right.
And you're saying they're fat, they should not be happy, they should be ashamed of being fat. But in all actuality, you have no idea, because you're not fat, what that person's going through mentally, what struggles that they have. It's not just, put down the fork, stop eating. Some people who are obese are not eating. Some people who are obese have medical issues. Do you know that people who are type 2 diabetics who are on insulin, they gain weight?
Right.
They gain a significant amount of weight while being on insulin, while treating a disease that could be genetic. Like, you're assuming without knowing, and it's just like, it's annoying. So it's like, you don't know if that person's trying to lose weight. That person's probably trying to lose weight. That person's probably trying to get themselves together. Are there people who might not be doing that? Yes. Stop grouping everyone together. We don't try to group everybody together saying, like, all skinny people all they do is work out and go to the gym and they're anorexic or they're living and they're healthy. Like, not everybody who's skinny is healthy.
Right.
There are skinny people with diabetes. Right. There are skinny people with type 2 diabetes.
Exactly.
Which is usually associated with being overweight. That's not always the standard. Like, you always see things that, people are posting that are negative, not realizing that on the back end, like those, like I said before, words are very important. Not everybody's strong. So you might see somebody who's, what you're saying is promoting obesity, and at that very moment, they're feeling so good about themselves. And the one jerk goes and says something, and that puts that person down so low that now they feel like, oh my God, like, I've been trying to lose weight, and this person's saying, oh, you should be ashamed of showing your body. They were trying to lose weight, and now you just set them back. So now they're going to go eat something that is bad, that's going to make them gain weight, or, set them back. And it's just like, stop. Right. Like, let people live their own truth. Like, big people are not going around saying, oh, you shouldn't be skinny. And if someone is saying that, they're fucking stupid. No offense.
People do skinny
they're
shame
stupid.
Too, as
yeah,
well.
people skinny shame.
But it doesn't necessarily mean there's big people skinny shaming skinny people.
Right. And if you are a big person like shaming a skinny person, you're a fucking fool.
Yeah,
like, you guys have to, like, stop grouping everybody all together.
Right.
Like, you just can't group everybody together and just think that that's just like the standard that they're going for. That's not necessarily true. Fat shaming, skinny shaming,
body shaming,
body shaming.
Like,
in
how
general.
you gonna shame someone for you don't know their life, like you said. You don't know what they're doing to change. You don't know what they had to, like, what happened to them to get them to that point. You don't know, like, what they just content with who they are. Like, that's what kills me. Like, I don't know why I'm looking over there. What kills, look at the camera. What kills me is, why do you hate when I'm happy? Why does my fat bother you when I'm walking around happy or I'm taking pictures? Like, you have to be evil as a mug to, like, I see evil as a mug. Evil as shit to feel angry when you see someone feeling confident. Like, there's something wrong with you on the inside. Because if I see, I don't get the body shaming all dynamics, like skinny, fat,
I mean,
different shapes, whatever. It's like, at the end of the day, how you gonna get mad at them, like, for how they look today? Like, why does it matter too?
You have no idea what's going on in that person's head at that moment. Like, you can say the wrong thing at the right time, and somebody can snap, and then
that was it.
Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could commit suicide and end their life. They could go ape shit and, like, let off, like, you know, shots into somebody's car, or you know, like, run into somebody's home, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be careful with how you say things to people, and just because it's not what you want doesn't mean that it's not okay. Like, no one's saying that being obese is okay. We know that it's a problem. We know that it's a very big problem in the United States, but you don't know that those people are not trying. You don't know what those people are doing. You don't know.
How can you assume what I'm doing by just looking at me? Like, of course you say, oh, I see that you're still overweight, but you don't, it's a process. If you're overweight, you just don't just drop and be smaller the next day. And that's what I'm saying. Some people don't want to be smaller. And that's their thing too. If just, like, a person might not really be interested in changing how they look. They might really be content with how they look. For example, I was small when I was younger. I mean, I went through, like, phases, thick, big, whatever. But when I was actually skinny, I felt very uncomfortable. I really did not like myself. But I'm not saying I don't want to be smaller. I just don't want to be skinny. There's certain people that are not okay with that. I feel like my head's too big. I feel like it might, you know, look a little awkward. Or, you know, I was more confident
that have that go on with your body when it comes with losing weight. I mean, like, you can lose a lot of weight and you might have a lot of sagging skin, and that is a whole nother ball game in itself, where you are so displeased with how your body looks after the weight loss, where you go into a whole nother depression. Like, I know people who have done the gastric bypass surgeries and lost a lot of weight, and
they have, like, that thing with, like something dysmorphia.
Like, they're so displeased with the way that their body looks now. It's just, I know people that have had liposuction and who have gotten, like, breast implants and things, and they're still unhappy with their bodies. Like, but it's not someone else's job to make you feel bad for the way that you look.
Your opinion should never be on my body. That's, like, the thing, because it's my body. Like, you cannot physically change my body. So why are you speaking on it? That's like someone complaining about someone's race or someone's hair or something. You cannot change that. There's nothing you can do about what I do, about my life. Like, it shouldn't bother you. Like, that's one thing that also bothers me. Like, when I walk into a room, my weight should not be a concern, like, of yours. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you, don't see my weight. See me. See this beauty. You know what I mean? Like, look at whatever clothes I'm wearing, whatever. Or don't look at me at all. Like, don't look at my weight when you look at me. I'm a person. That's what kills me. Like for example, I had one of my brother's father. He came to visit. I haven't seen him in years. I'm genuinely happy to see him. Hey, hug, whatever. He leaves. I find out. The first thought was, the first thing he said to Mama was, "Hey, we gotta talk about her weight. We gotta figure out what's going on with her weight." The whole time I'm hugging you and we talking and I'm happy and we're reminiscing and we're chatting it up. You just looking at, all you see is weight. That's all you can't get past that. That's a personal problem.
You talk about it. It's not for us to talk about.
No, not a concern. And if you genuinely care, you would say something to that person in a nice way, not talk about it behind. You know what I mean? But, like, that's just an example. Like, don't see my weight, see me. That's, like, my biggest thing. Like, I'm a person.
Yeah, and stop with this. You're promoting obesity crap. That's not what it is.
No.
I mean, do you not realize that big people who are overweight know that they're overweight? They know it. Like, they're not telling you to go out and eat a bunch of sandwiches from McDonald's. Like, they're just happy in their skin, and maybe they're not happy. A picture is a picture, and that's that. You see somebody out on the street and they look like they're happy. That's that. You don't know that person. Stop trying to brainwash people into believing that oh my God, they're promoting obesity because they look happy. You have no idea.
Like, what are we supposed to do? We supposed to walk around?
Right.
You want to see me down and be not only obese, you want me to like be ugly, sloppy, trifling, depressed, angry. You want me to be all the things that people associate obesity. Well, not all people, but some people associate obesity with. All the nasty, ugly things. That's what they want. Why would it be that?
And again, it's not all people, but but the small group of people who feel like this is what people are doing. It's really not. I mean, like, again, you're a small group of people who believe what you believe. I'm myself. I believe that it's ridiculous because no one knows who I am. I mean, like, you have no idea.
We cool. We some cool people.
Like,
not saying all big people cool people, because just like all small people, they're not cool people. You know, like it's just like we're people though. You missing out on opportunities of great connections, great friendships because you can't see past the weight, and that's like a personal problem that people really need to fix because, like, the world it has so much going on, so much wrong in this world, and you're focusing on.
Let's try to fix the problems that really need to be worked on. You know, like racism. It's never gonna go anywhere, but we can at least pretend to try to make it work. Like that. Like
like the bigger issues that we're dealing with in America, homelessness. You know what I mean? How about
like, why are there so many
children that are harmed?
Why is there a warehouse full of kids who have not been adopted yet? Like, why are states trying to take away the rights for women to be able to get an abortion for kids that they don't even want to take care of?
Sorry, echo stop.
So
so that's just like our rant about
let's fix some of the other problems because people can lose weight. They're still going to be beautiful when they lose their weight. So, I mean, once you tackle that problem, then what's going to be the next problem? Let's really, really tackle the issues that are in this world that are just really, really sad and sick. Sex trafficking is like ridiculous high. Big like, problem. Why are kids still missing from 10 years ago? Like, these are real problems.
Things that we could do as a people to fix.
Like, our weight is not that big of an issue. It's
our
issue.
issue though.
It's our issue, but it's not your issue. Let's fix the issues we can fix.
And that's not to say if you genuinely care and you offer some kind of guidance or whatever like that, that's fine. But you have to realize if we didn't ask for the advice, you don't need to give it. That's like me giving advice on something about your appearance or something about your house, your car, something about your body odor that you didn't ask for. It's like, if we're not, I can see we have that
body odor.
I'm just saying, we don't have that dynamic, then you don't need to speak on it. Why is it burning inside of you to speak on my weight? Like, that's what kills me. Like if we were friends and, you know, I have friends, you want to talk to me about it or my family in a genuine way, cool, but ask me first, do I want your opinion? Or do I want your advice? Don't offer it. Like, you wouldn't just walk up to somebody randomly like, yeah, I want your advice. The kind of shoes you wear. Like, is that really what you're into, or are you willing to change it?
And also keep in mind that people who are overweight they didn't just get overweight overnight. Something that definitely came, like, it's something that happened over a period of time. So again, that just goes to show there's clearly something that's outside of just eating that's happening in their life to cause that issue.
I actually gained a lot of weight
food
from starting.
Food does not just make you gain weight. Like, yes, food will help you lose weight when you start cutting back and making better choices, but obviously it wasn't just food that got you there. So there's always something underlying. I think that
some people are born with a slower metabolism.
They are.
Like, that's like,
again, health issues can be underlying. I mean, thyroid, you can have an overactive thyroid, which will automatically make you overweight.
But yeah, so we just want to say, focus on stuff we can change.
Mind the business that pays you.
Yes. And
because I was always told you have 6 months to mind your business and 6 months to take care of your business. That's a whole year to stay out of somebody else's business. But yeah.
And also, one last thing I want to say too, because I just realized, I mean, to back off what I already said, I'm not promoting obesity, but I will throw my confidence in your face. So that's that.
Self-love, definitely.
Yes.
Like, it's okay for me to love me. You don't have to, because someone does.
And Fupa out all 2021. But thanks for watching us. And make sure you like, subscribe, and follow each other, our channels. They should be down below. Hers is Shy Leo.
Shy Leo.
Sorry. Shy Leo. Or the Shy Leo.
That's the TikTok. TikTok. the Shy Leo.
Yes, all our social medias will be down below.
Yes.
So Shy Leo and mine is just _Brit. So yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.